This is why I'm so excited to have Caroline Spiegel, the founder of Quinn. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Honestly, just beside myself, Caroline, because Quinn's new for me, right? I sort of, as I've told the lads here, I got into reading smut over the summer and I was really loving it, enjoying it. And then I just got some targeted advertising, and it was a woman with headphones on, and it said, you think you enjoy reading smut, and then someone introduces you to Quinn. And immediately I was like, what's Quinn? And then I got it, and I paid for it, and I haven't come off it since. It's incredible.
I'm so glad you think so. That's amazing. What a great Quinn inspiration moment that you had.
Inspiration. So if you don't, if for those that didn't hear, it's an audio erotica platform, membership driven, right? And you sign on like you would Audible or, whatever you read your things on. And how would you describe it?
Just what you said. It's an app for audio erotica. There are these short, immersive, erotic audio stories, and they're voiced by a selection of voice actors. So you can choose, do you want someone with an Irish accent?
Yes,
do you want an audio, who you guys listen to? I saw. And you can choose kind of what vibe is right for you. So maybe similar to a Spotify where you can browse artists, that sort of a thing. Yeah, also similar to Audible. And they're shorter than audiobooks, and they're more kind of like the voice actor is talking directly to you.
Yes.
And our goal is kind of to create this new genre of erotic content that appeals to the modern consumer. So just so excited to be here.
Yeah.
What type of voice is doing the best? Because you must have all the stats and everything.
The moment you said Irish.
Because you said Irish and Hayley motioned to touch herself. And lately, anytime we hear an Irish accent, Hayley's like,
I literally just got a message, Caroline. I just got a message on Instagram from someone thanking me for introducing them to your Irish guy. What's his name?
The Devil of Dublin.
The Devil of Dublin. Woo! But yes, for your question, Vaughan, what voices are going well?
Yeah, so our most popular tag is boyfriend, and it's been that since we started the app. So whether that's a boyfriend with an Irish accent, an American boyfriend, an English boyfriend. Boyfriend is our most popular tag. And I would say our most popular accent is definitely a British accent followed by Irish. So yeah.
I would say British. When coming from New Zealand with this horrendous accent, for me, when I was listening through things, that I found the Australian one quite jarring. It was a little close to home.
Yeah.
Whereas something...
I feel the same with the British accent. But the Irish accent, maybe it's because they're the underdog, of the British Isles.
Mm. How do the Australian down under accents go?
So one of our most popular creators is named Axolotl, and he's an Australian creator. And his bio is your cuddly, Aussie boyfriend or something. And people love him. He's hugely popular. But I do think that is a thing that, accents that are very close to home, it doesn't feel as exotic, right? Yes. And that's the kind of the escapism aspect is lost when you're just listening to someone who could be your neighbor or your brother.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
And then some accents just aren't sexy. No offense, South Africa.
It is interesting you say, though, that escapism thing, Caroline, because I've said it before. It's like when I'm delving into the world of erotica, it's not things I actually want my boyfriend to say to me. But when you're listening it through this lens, it's why is it so different? Why do we enjoy escaping into this world of totally different language, accents, interests, and then we go back to our lovely, beautiful vanilla missionary with our long-term partners?
Well, it's the same reason why, women don't actually want to be called a slut in their day-to-day life, but they might want that in the bedroom. It's because what's erotic is what's different and what's new and what's exotic and what's exciting. So that's what makes things hot to us. And it's kind of whatever contrasts the, day-to-day existence, the humdrum. So For example, if you're a mom, if you're a caregiver, if you're a boss, right? You're constantly taking care of people. You're constantly giving instructions, figuring out what's going on, staying on top of everything. So often those people like being submissive. So it's sort of a flip of whatever you like and have in your day-to-day life.
Yeah, makes sense.
Apart from Fletch, who's a control freak at work and a control freak in the shit. So I'm told.
So we're told. What do you think? If I wanted to get into being a Quinn creator, all these two, what do you think makes a good audio file? Like, what is it? The sound effects, the depth of the voice, what is it for you?
I think it's the authenticity matched with like passion. So it actually doesn't matter what accent you have, or, some of our most popular creators just have, basic American accents. And it's just, they're so authentic and so passionate and so realistic that it makes it so easy to get lost in their stories. So it's not a one size fits all. It's just about being you and maybe a confidence too that goes along with all of that.
Right. Because our version would be like, oh, yeah, look at those headphones on you, Vaughan.
I was thinking there would be a big market for guys just being like, welcome home. I've done all the dishes and the washing's done.
That is a huge part of it, isn't it?
Absolutely. There's a huge demand for that type of content. It's like, babe, the kids are in bed. I made dinner. I did the dishes.
Yeah,
I
listened to one the other day, and it was a girl stumbling across a guy playing computer games. And then she just sits down and plays computer games and then plays some other games.
You could make a lot of money of your boring married life.
You really could.
Well, like Valentine's Day coming out, and my wife still says the best Valentine's Day present I ever did was when I sorted out the hot water cupboard. Like, got rid of the old towels, got a couple of new ones, rolled them all up, made the most of the space. She still talks about that. It cost me nothing apart from like 25, 30 minutes.
Yeah. So do you think he would have to do, Caroline, is do some Foley of folding the towels?
Yeah.
And him just saying, you sit back, my love.
You sit back, mama.
Okay, well, mama.
No,
Mama's optional.
Absolutely. I tell my male friends, stop going to the gym and start listening to Quinn, start listening to Taylor Swift. Like, listen to what women actually want. It's probably not this like jacked Fabio guy. It's someone who's thoughtful and folds towels and makes you dinner and, apologizes.
All the women in the studio are nodding their heads so hard that we're about to fall off of our chairs. Well, I just absolutely love it. I think it's such an awesome female-led way to just add a little bit of spice in your life. So, Caroline, thank you so much for joining us, and I will continue spreading the Quinspiration.
Thanks so much for having me, you guys.
That's amazing.
Thank you so much.
That's so good.
Thank you. So fun.
We'll
really
I
appreciate
love
it.
listening to you guys.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
I love listening to your app. My phone broke over the weekend and I was like, fuck. I don't have any Quinn. I listen to the radio. Hey, thank you so much.
I need to send you guys headphones.
Oh, yeah. Hey, thank you so
I love
much.
that.
Thank you. Bye.
Have a good one. Bye.
Thank you.